Hello everybody, welcome back. So I remember that I had sat myself looking away from the map so that I would make sure to go around and talk to everybody. I think last time Did I speak with Kelly? I remember yelling at her because she told me I had messages and then told me I didn't have messages. I'll check just in case.
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with them. Anyway, what's up?
I don't blame you for that. I was told that I should make sure to talk with her, and I don't know if that means that I should use the Let's Chat option, so I think that was just a bunch of things that I've already asked her, but I'll check it just in case.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Okay, it is just the same investigate stuff.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
She sounds so defeated right there. Like, do you have time to talk? Sure, yeah, I always have time for you. On second thought, I should go. Oh. Alright. We can talk later. Joker, tell me what you think of Zaid. Give me something smart alecky. Come on.
Commander.
That's it? That's all you've got? Come on.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I didn't talk to anyone else, so okay. Let's go over and see Morden. Maybe he'll sing another show tune for me. Still a little upset that they were dangling in front of me that I could date Morden, and now they're just like, oh, you can't.
Shepard, how can I help?
I want to talk about you, my friend.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew.
Oh.
Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Now, I know that they have shorter lifespans than most other species. So is 16 like adult for them? Or is that like analogous to a 16-year-old human? I mean, he was going to... Is he going into like university or... No, he's a geneticist already, so it must be like, someone who's already past school. They'd be like in probably their 20s, maybe late 20s by then, comparing to like human years. It's like, I feel like I'm doing like dog years or something. What does your family know of your work?
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved, reward for curiosity, intelligence, drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Is this just all expected behavior with Solarians? It's an interesting way of living your life, I guess. They'd game the system. What does that mean?
Why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social, reflexive body language. Can't fake it. Example. Yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn. Sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region. Subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Solarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
I don't know, I've faked some yawns before and gotten other people to yawn. Just as a weird little test. So maybe I'd be good at lying to Solarians. Timing of call.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
No. Aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless, statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
I don't get a lot of chances to speak to many other Solarians, but it's always a little weird that he doesn't use any personal pronouns. He doesn't say, I want personal connection, it's just want personal connection. I wonder if that was done that way. It's either a quirk of his character specifically, or if all the Solarians do it. It makes me wonder if they're doing that as like sort of an accent kind of thing, because certain languages don't need to use subjects, like a subject in a sentence, or they might not need an object or whatever. Usually a verb might be required. So it's just an interesting like linguistic thing that made me think of. Completely off topic from what he was saying, of course.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius
Oh, good.
or a scientific
We're
prodigy?
gonna get that answer.
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Solarian lives short, mature rapidly by your standards, don't live much past 40.
Oh, so he's like nearly middle age already. I wonder how old Morden is.
I'm glad you got to talk to family before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Morden.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with genophage. Dirty work. Ethically ambiguous. Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Morden's Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case. Regardless. Thank you.
I really like him. Morden, you are great. Jacob. Let's
Commander,
talk.
Can I help you with something?
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live,
Oh,
we get
bros.
loud, and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
Oh, there's no other option, I guess. Just that was it. I imagine those are all going to be the same things they've always been. God, can I take Jacob out for a drink? Is there a way to do that? Please. If there is, I want to do it.
We'll talk later.
Commander,
Just drop whatever this mission is. Whatever we're doing right now. I know we're about to do Kasumi's mission, and I do want to do that. But if they gave me the option, they were like, hey, you could also get this little optional mission to take Jacob out to the Citadel and have a drink. I would be like, Kasumi, I know it's very important, that thing with your partner, but the hot guy over there asked me out to a drink. Oh, that's terrible. I was going to say, did I just go into her room? And now that would have been funny if I just walked right in and I was just like, Kasumi, I'm sorry. Although, we should definitely check in with her after what happened last time.
Shepard,
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
Oh, tell me about Justicars.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
And it's a kind of like a quasi-religious thing, right? So, especially this far into the future, I don't know how much like religiosity is still going on. Very it seems like things would get more scientific over time, but I mean, who knows? There could still be religious people around. But anyway, none of that matters. Let's just go on.
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
I mean, it does legitimately sound kind of terrible. You have to give up, like, your home and your family and your life, and you're just going around enacting this code, and you could be killed at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
It doesn't sound very flexible.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white.
Paragons
I
and
might seem a
renegades.
hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
Oof. Well, that is kind of a badass line right there.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
Is there more after that? Oh, there is more. Okay.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
Well, I imagine it's not without remorse. She probably feels it, but then she has to obey her code.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Romance in the code. Oh god, is this going to be the romance option for Samara? If so, I'm going to back out in a hurry. I'm curious about this. Like, can she have any romance? But if anything at all happens...
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in
Oh,
such.
good.
That part of my life is well behind me.
I'm curious to know more, but I also don't want to risk, like, starting something. Oh god, is this gonna be a... Mass Effect, please. Could you just, like, mark wherever there's something, like, put in like, some parentheses, this is a romance option? Okay, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And then if I have to, I'll just come back and have another conversation with her where we, like, yell at her like we yelled at Jack and then get some Paragon points for it.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
Uh-oh. No. Just, let's move on. Knowledge of humans.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
Oh yeah, because they are, they're pretty young in galactic terms. Like, what year is this set in? I'm trying to think of my lore, but I'm bad with, like, numbers. That's why I taught English and not math.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
It seems like every, like, fiction set in space always has humans as, like, the mutable, like, you know, they have all these changing opinions and they can do all these things and they're like the jack of all trades, but I don't know, it seems like humanity thinking very highly of itself, like, look at how we can do all these things. But I'm sure that we are, like, some, like, if we'd be typecast as something, right? Like, I think I remember seeing something about, like, how we would be like space orcs. God, I can't remember all the details of that post that I saw, but it was pretty funny, like how we can get an arm cut off and we're still alive, and just other species are like, how do you do these things?
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Well, I'm glad too, Samara. Just don't think that I was flirting, because I certainly wasn't. Even if it seemed that way, I just accidentally do these things. No? You just gonna stare at each other? Alright. I'll be on my way. Sorry to interrupt, I guess. Oh, Thane. Still just having a nice look at the metal orb.
Do you need something?
Let's talk about you, friend.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
Okay, I've gotten through all his dialogue up to this point, then.
I shall return to my meditations.
Hello, friend. We're going to be doing your thing today.
Hey, Shepard.
Hello.
You really dodged a bullet down there. It took guts to stand up to Zaid, but I'm glad you did. Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury.
Yeah, really, though. I think, it's just Dr. Chakwa's, some of the members of the crew, like Joker, and then, and Garrus, right? Who else do we have on board from before?
Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it.
I don't know. I think they're much better as friends.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Oh, you certainly will, especially after today. Is there ever going to be any reason to go in the bathrooms? They can't have just put them there for no reason. It's just a completely decorative thing, right? Miranda, friend, how are you?
Commander, what can I do for you?
You want to chat?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Alright, I'm all caught up on her then, so let's go see Garrus. Although he hasn't had anything to say recently either, so he might not have anything new until the next major mission, but I don't want to risk missing anything.
Shepard, need me for something?
You gonna open up your romance option? Do you have one?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Yeah, of course you
Talk
are.
to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Constantly calibrating the batteries. The weapons batteries, not the electric batteries. I wonder what kind of, is it all Mass Effect? Is that where all the electricity is generated? Is there, a fusion plant on the ship or anything like that? Also, I was just about to go in there and see Dr. Chakwas, and then I realized she won't ever have anything new to say. I'll have to go down and apologize to Jack for being a big dumb idiot to her. Let's start over here, though. Oh, my baby boy, how you doing?
Shepard,
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
And he's all caught up, too. So, yeah, I think it's going to be whenever I do the next major mission that some of these people are going to have more to say. Jack! I'm sorry about before. Sorry that I was just a big, dumb asshole. How you doing, friend?
Fuck off!
Jesus. Oh, I guess all the... I guess I've ruined any kind of dialogue that I could possibly have had with her now, right? Tali, are you still my friend?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
God, Jack is so pissed off at me. Nothing down there. You guys gonna have some banter? No? God, I did really like Jack too. I mean, other than just being a violent murderer. Oh, I'm back here. Whoops. But now I'll never get to talk to her again. She's just gonna screech at me anytime I come through there. Now, I've been told that I need to check out his rifle more often.
I remember Jesse's first kill. Turian arms dealer out of Omega. I ran through miles of filth and rust to hunt him down. When I finally cornered him, that gun was caked in 2 inches of the foulest sludge you can imagine. But Jesse wanted that Turian dead, so 2 shots. And he died right there.
You're always so intense.
I killed my way across the terminus systems with that gun. Seemed like Jesse wanted to kill more than I did. Bloodthirsty old bitch.
Oh, right, the gun is Jesse, right?
To that weapon right there. Anytime someone calls me ruthless, relentless, they're talking about that rifle.
Wasn't that the case that the rifle's name is Jesse? And he just talks about it as if it's a living person thing.
I don't take Jessie into battle anymore. Had to retire her about 5 years ago. I was hunting down this Batarian slaver. Forgot his name. Not important. Carved my way through 100 Batarian mooks. I don't remember ejecting a clip once. Jesse just kept firing. Reached the slaver and he got in my face, so I went to blow him away and... nothing. The old bitch had finally jammed. So I smashed his face in with the butt of the gun and called in the job. After that, Jesse couldn't be fixed. Nothing anyone could do. Like she'd finally had enough blood and was ready to rest. Been resting ever since.
It's like the most character development that he's gotten so far. And it's just the gun that he has anthropomorphized.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side. Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord.
I think I've heard this one already.
Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Gizak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
Well, yeah, it's always fun talking to you, Zaid.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. Can't say I blame Taylor's pop. A man does what he has to do to survive.
Oh, of course you
Ran
would
up
say
against
that.
the Batarian camp, not too different from that one. Job was to erase the whole thing from the map. Men, women, and the man in charge. Learned that day that despots are cowards. You show them you're in charge, not them, and they cry like little girls. Hell of a mission down there on Zoria. Can't believe Vito got away. 20 years of tracking gone, just like that. But I gotta let that go. We have more important things to do.
So is Vito gonna come back eventually? I mean, because he's a DLC character, right, Zaid? So he's not part of, like, the main storyline.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Also explains why he's just, like, placed over here in, like, this, like, side storage area. And he also doesn't, like, have full dialogue things, he just says things. That must mean also Kasumi is the same. Like, she was just kind of added in late. Is she part of a DLC as well? Did I talk to everybody down here? I think I did. Yeah. I got everybody there. Alright, back up.